South of the peninsula, a land scarred by war, gods and mortals clashed. The air crackled with tension. Do-hyuk stood amidst the ruins. His eyes, sharp and calculating, scanned the battlefield. He could sense the presence of the enemy. A powerful god, Aruga, awaited. They met on a hilltop, wind whipping their clothes. Aruga, massive and imposing, radiated an aura of arrogance. Do-hyuk, smaller but unyielding, held his ground.
You dare challenge me, mortal?
The fight was about to begin. A clash of swords echoed through the battlefield. Steel met divine power in a dance of death. Sparks flew, illuminating the darkened sky. Do-hyuk, agile and swift, dodged Aruga's relentless attacks with the grace of a seasoned warrior. Each movement was a testament to his training and resolve.
Why this struggle? Your efforts are futile. You cannot hope to defeat me.
We fight for our survival. We fight for our families, our friends, and everything we hold dear. We fight for our world, for the future of our children, and for the hope that tomorrow will be brighter.
Aruga laughed, a sound that shook the very foundation of the earth. His laughter was filled with malice and contempt.
Survival? Your fate is sealed. You are nothing but insects to be crushed under my heel. You are but insects to be crushed. Your resistance is meaningless.
Do-hyuk refused to yield. His eyes burned with determination, a fire that could not be extinguished. He pushed forward, his determination fueled by the hope of his people. Each step was a defiance against the darkness. He would not be broken. No matter the odds, he stood tall, a beacon of hope. He would not back down. For every step he took, he carried the weight of his people's dreams and aspirations. The battle raged. Do-hyuk landed a blow, drawing blood. Aruga roared in anger. He had not expected such resistance.
You fight well, mortal, but it changes nothing.
Why are you here? Why invade our world?
Aruga hesitated. Pride warred with a strange reluctance. He glanced away as if ashamed.
We are bound by ancient laws. Laws that dictate the fate of gods and mortals.
Do-hyuk sensed a hidden truth in Aruga's words. But the fight was far from over. He had to end this. He retreated, rejoining his allies. He saw the worry etched on their faces, the fear they tried to conceal.
He is strong, too strong.
We need a plan, something to turn the tide.
Do-hyuk nodded, his mind racing. He had to outsmart Aruga, find a weakness. But a greater threat loomed. Young Il-gyu, the mastermind behind the invasion, remained a mystery. As they moved through the forest, a sense of unease settled upon them. Every rustle of leaves, every snap of a twig, heightened their anxiety. The forest seemed to close in around them, its ancient trees whispering secrets of danger. The air grew heavy, the shadows deeper. It was as if the forest itself was conspiring against them, hiding unseen threats within its depths.
Ambush! The cry rang out, shattering the tense silence.
Arrows rained down from the trees, a deadly hailstorm of wood and iron, followed by the clash of steel. The sound of metal on metal echoed through the forest. Enemies emerged from the undergrowth, their faces contorted with hatred. They moved with a predatory grace, eyes gleaming with malice. They were not gods but mortals, corrupted by the promise of power, their humanity twisted into something dark and unrecognizable. Do-hyuk fought with the ferocity of a cornered animal. His every move was a testament to his will to survive. He moved like a phantom, his sword a blur of motion. Each strike was precise, each parry a dance of death. He would not fall here, not like this. His resolve was unbreakable, his spirit a beacon of defiance. He could feel the desperation of their enemies, the fear that fueled their aggression. They fought not just for victory, but for survival. They were pawns, just like him, caught in a game of power and control. But he would not be controlled. His spirit was his own, and he would fight to keep it that way. With a final decisive blow, Do-hyuk ended the fight. His strength and determination had carried him through the grueling battle. He stood panting, surrounded by the bodies of his enemies. The forest fell silent, a stark contrast to the chaos that had just ensued. The only sound was the beating of his heart, a reminder of his mortality. He had survived. They had survived, against all odds. He looked at his companions, each one a testament to their shared struggle and resilience. Their faces, though weary, were filled with newfound hope. The battle had taken its toll, but their spirits remained unbroken. He had shown them that resistance was not futile. Their fight had meaning, Their sacrifices were not in vain.
From this day forward, call me Yudoyuk. I am the dragon that will not be broken. The dragon that will not be broken. My resolve is unyielding, my spirit indomitable.
His words echoed through the forest, a challenge to the gods, a declaration of his unwavering will, a promise to his people that they would rise again, stronger and more united than ever. The fight was far from over. The scars of battle were fresh, but so was their determination. But hope had been rekindled. The dragon had risen, and with it the promise of a new dawn. The journey ahead was long, but they were ready to face it together.